everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII 2 story time. We are back, we are looking back into the past of our main characters. That's what we are doing right now, and we will see more revelations in this episode. Oh my god, it's going to be so exciting! I don't think I was adopted because of the way I am. Probably the same with Cypher too. He too must have been a guardian by the age of 5 or so. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in the orphanage. And nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd?
That is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Tramia. That's probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget.
I remember. Yes, I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my new home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. That was when I first noticed Cypher and Squall. Cypher and Squall were always fighting. Yeah, quizzes always used to break us up. Yes, that's right. Cypher was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, but Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, "I gotta do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis." I guess I was trying to take Eleni's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a big sister that lingered. Oh well. A misunderstood love? Actually, I had completely given up when Rinoa came into the picture. Hey! It must be the same for Cypher. I'm sure Cypher has forgotten his childhood too, but whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil and... Is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Why is it that we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place in our brain. So you're saying that the area is where your memories are stored? No, that's just a rumor that GF critics are spreading. So if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things. There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. Then how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case I hadn't junctioned a GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more than you guys. How about you, Selphie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Balam Garden, right?
Yeah.
Who do I talk to now? Let's take Irvine again. There are some things we're better off not remembering, especially when your life revolves around battles.
La 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 la, I have a confession to make.
Oh my god. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. I'm sure we don't.
When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside of one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too. But it's really weird. I can't remember the name of that GF.
It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? And why did you bring it? Hello? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it.
Hey, I know! Let's all keep a diary. That way we'll always always have something to remind us.
Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe that's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Cypher used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having the power to protect my parents and Balam. They adopted me, there's no way I'm letting go of that power. And now it's getting interesting, guys. Hey. Do you all remember Matron? She was always wearing black.
Let's see.
Matron, dressed in black. She's the... Very kind, long black hair. Yes, I really admired her.
Wait, I just pictured her face and...
I see a resemblance. Matron. They look alike. Look alike. No, that's not it. Matron's name is Edia Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Edia.
Matron? Sorceress Edia?
Why is the Matron? Why? You're wondering why Matron would take over a country of fire missiles and whatnot? At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it even if we talked about it. You're probably right. Hear me out. Seed and Guardian were all Matron's idea, right? I'm not a Seed, but I share the same feelings with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? This is strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Cypher. He wanted to know what Seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Edia. There's no denying that. What does this all mean? Squall, you listening? No, he's in his thoughts again. He's not listening. So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Renoa's saying. Well, that took a while. I understand, but still, I'm gonna fight. I want to stay true to everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it'd be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I made had brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to the path that had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF. But I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. That's what I'm still doing. But there's the big but, with one T. But somehow we're together again, just like old times, though a lot's changed. We're not kids anymore, we're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions, we are confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight, shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it! We can't run from her for the rest of our lives!
It's just such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron.
I know, but Sel's right. We can't run from her forever. Renoa, it's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think it's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everybody wants. Well, she is totally, like, far away from them right now. Like, hey, everybody, we're all siblings. And, oh, you are the one in the corner.
Look, look! A gift from the fairies!
Actually, it's snow. You're in the north. You're on a snow continent. Yo, you want to go check out Idiot's orphanage?
I wonder what it's like now.
We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? It probably has to do with something that happened in the past. But the past is the past. It's over. Done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Edia's house. Not!
Because we are going to Shumi Village!
Oh my god, cough, 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 cough all the time. Yeah, you're staying behind. I can totally understand that. Everybody was talking about the past. I guess that's it. We are fighting.
You guys are fearless.
Fearless? I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to. I wish we didn't have to fight either. So, let's choose who we take with us to Shumi Village. We do not have to fight there, so it doesn't matter at all. But I just think I just stay with these guys, since just put the junctions on them, so I do not have to change that. And meh. Let's just do it that way. So I guess we get an explanation now where Edia's house is. Not quite sure about that. No, we don't get anything. Great. So Edia's house is the absolutely other part of the world. And that's why I decided to go to Shumi Village now. And as you remember, or you might remember, Shumi Village is up there in the north. And I think we can get there now. And there's a little side quest to do, and that's what we are going to do now. Which is amazing. Shumi Village, by the way, is not necessary to do. You can do that. You do not have to. But I like to do that. It's very interesting. And we get to learn some little new information about the story. So, I think we have to land up there on the continent. I think. And then we have to go over here. And there is Shumi Village. Perfect. So we just land here. And I'm going to save now. And we will see each other in the next episode. And then we enter the Shumi Village. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!